everyone and welcome back. If you are new here then hello, my name is Zoe and this is my YouTube channel. Today we have my first product review of 2024. We're going to be deep diving into the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. Now I know this isn't a brand new product, it's been out for quite some time now, but it's been popping up all over my For You pages and actually a few of my clients have recommended this to me, to be honest, so that's why I'm trying it out. Anything that's dewy and glowy I'm absolutely down for. So this is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint plus vitamin C derivative. I'm going to try it for the first time today, share my first impressions. I've not opened this at all yet or tried it. It says formulated to deliver 24-hour wear. The skincare infused foundation blends effortlessly onto the skin with a flawless glowing finish. So it's giving 24-hour wear. I'm not going to wear it for 24 hours today, but if it does wear for that long then that's incredible. And vitamin C enriches the formula to illuminate the appearance of dull, luster skin while delivering antioxidant protection. Suitable for all skin types, even sensitive skin. The tinted foundation resists sweat, humidity and wear off. So it's claiming a lot. It's claiming to be suitable for all skin types, so oily and more dry. It also resists sweat, humidity and wear off. So we'll try and put it through that test today. And even sensitive, I've got sensitive skin, so we'll definitely give that a test. So yeah, it's claiming a lot and we will see if it delivers today. So I paid £13, which I think is full price, and then it was like on offer on a few different websites as well. I think because it's a drugstore product, on a lot of websites they do tend to have deals and like 3 for 2s and things like that. So you could probably get it maybe a little bit cheaper than that if you shopped around. It is 30ml and I got the shade 31 because I say we're coming into spring and summertime. If that's ever going to happen, I don't know. Hopefully it will soon. So I kind of bought this so I can wear it like throughout the rest of the year because it is going to start warming up a little bit and I have started to use a little bit more tan recently. So I got the shade 31. I'm going to give it a good shake because it's obviously been sitting for a while and I've not even opened it yet, but if you look like really closely you can see the glowiness of this product and it looks amazing. I want to see like how liquidy it is, but the pipette is just absolutely covered. See if we can pipette a little bit on her. Okay, so it is quite liquidy. Oh wow, that looks very, very glowy. That looks stunning. Not really much of a smell to it. It's more like a makeup smell rather than like a perfumey smell. That feels lovely. And it looks like a little bit goes a very long way as well, so we'll take that into account. Because this is quite liquidy, I'm going to like decant it onto a palette and then put it on rather than creating a mess and it just going everywhere. So I'll decant it onto something first. The only thing that I've got on my skin already is the Primark Vitamin Enriched primer. I've just got that on as a bit of extra skincare this morning. So yeah, let's try it out and see how we get on. I'll do one half with a flat buffer brush and then I'm going to try a sponge for my other side. Because it is more of a skin like finish, I'm feeling a brush is going to be more suited to this than a sponge, but I might use both, we'll see. First impressions, my only thing that I'm not liking at the moment is the packaging. I'm not 100% on this pipette thing because it's so covered in the product anyway, you don't really need to like suck it into the pipette, if that even makes sense. I just know that's going to get messy after prolonged use, so that's the only thing at the moment that I honestly don't like. So I'm going to start with a brush first. I'm going to bring it down my neck just a little bit. I'm not super tan today. I'm just doing little like buffer motions to kind of buff it in. That looks really nice. How glowy is that? Okay, there's actually more coverage to that than I was expecting. I thought this was going to be like a very sheer, almost like a Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter but with a little bit more coverage. I thought that's what this was going to be like, but it's not. It's definitely like a foundation. It's definitely buildable, but with the brightening and the glowiness to it. Very, very lightweight and very, very comfortable. Feels lovely on the skin. It's maybe slightly a bit too tan for me right now, this shade, but once I've tanned a little bit, this is going to be beautiful for summertime. And we will try and build it up a little bit just to see like what we can get out of it. That looks stunning. It's evened everything out, made everything look really nice and smooth, but you can still see, like, I've got a couple of moles on this side. You can still like really see them showing through, but everything else looks like really nice and smoothed over compared to this side where I have like quite a bit of redness. Okay, sponge is giving like even more of a sheer coverage than the brush to me. Definitely preferring the brush applicator. I think with a product like this it really needs buffing in to get the full effect. So that's both sides done with just a sheer layer. We are going to build it up as well, but first impressions, I absolutely love it. Not anything like I was expecting, to be honest. It's very lightweight. It really melts into the skin, like it's not sitting on the surface at all, and it feels very comfortable. Like it's not like just hanging around there and feeling sticky, and it's not too dry either. It's just so glowy and very, very natural. So if you're looking for like an everyday like tinted moisturiser, like you don't like wearing a lot of makeup like every day, you just want to even everything out but still have that glow, this is going to be absolutely perfect. And then I'm hoping that we can build it up a little bit as well, because if we can, this is going to be like one of my most used products, I think. Definitely would be fine for any skin type. I was a little bit dubious about that because it is so glowy. I didn't know how maybe it would work for oily skin, but I think this will be absolutely fine. Building it up to just like a bit of a medium coverage. Even buffing it in with a brush, there's no like brush marks. Usually when I use a brush I have to go over with a sponge after because all I can see is like bristle marks, but this just like effortlessly blends and effortlessly melts into the skin. I think I might have to actually get this for my pro kit as well. This is beautiful. I'm going to finish off the rest of my face because I want to see like how my other products blend and things with it. I'm going to use just a little bit of concealer. This is the Born This Way. I'm not going to do like too much, but I do want to see like how these sit on top and how they blend. Blending very well into the foundation as well, which is very nice. Oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. This is my Primark foundation and contour stick. It's in the shade Chai. Now this I'm going to buff out with a brush, so we'll see if anything moves underneath. I can just buff it out with the Real Techniques contour brush, only very lightly. And this is just melting into it, which is perfect. Nothing's moving around underneath, which is exactly what we want. Okay, now setting. I'm going to set with my Laura Mercier powder because that's what I usually use. But I'm only going to set like down my T-zone where I do get a little bit shiny, but I want to try and keep like as much of this glow on the outer perimeter as I can. So I mean, I've not used any of the product under my eyes. That's just like where my concealer is. So I'm going to set under my eye, on my chin, and just up my nose like to here. And then just very quickly a little bit of bronzer, just a little bit, tapping it on rather than like buffing it about because I don't want to move anything that I've just done. And this is just going to lightly set everything in place, but not too heavily that it's going to take away any of the glowiness underneath. Like you can still see the glow coming through, which is exactly what we want. And then tiny bit of blush. I'm using Luminoso. I've got 2 blushes in my whole collection, if you can believe that, so I need to get some more. I'm not even looking where I'm putting this, I'm just tapping it on. I need like new blushes in my collection, definitely. Everything that I've used as well I'll link down in the description, so if you're interested just go down there and it'll be there. a gloss. So let's get straight into first impressions. I absolutely love it. One thing I don't like is the packaging. It's going to be quite messy. I've already got like they're quite messy. It's spilt everywhere already and I've only like dipped it in and out a few times. So after like a couple of months of using this, I know it's not going to look like this. I'll probably do an update of what mine looks like because I know this is going to get quite messy. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Absolutely love the actual product. It's very lightweight, it's very glowy, definitely suited to all skin types because it settles down like really nice. Definitely prefer like buffing it in rather than using a sponge. Price point £13 I think is great, and I know this will last me a really long time. A little bit does really go a long way. Effortless glow from within vibes, that's the only thing I can describe it as. It's very brightening, definitely revitalises dullness because I wasn't looking great this morning. So yeah, so far I absolutely love it. I'm going to insert what it looks like in natural lighting as well because obviously I've got my studio lights on, so I'll insert that, and then I'm also going to come back later on when I've worn it as long as I can today and see how it's wearing. I'm quite intrigued because if I still look like this later on, I will be very, very, very impressed. Yeah, I will see you in quite a few hours and we'll see how we're looking. Hopefully we still look like this. So yeah, I will see you very soon. Okay guys, so I am back and this is the worst angle ever, so I do apologise, but I'm trying to hold my massive camera up against the window. I've done my wear test. It's not the longest wear test in the world. I'd say I've had this on for about 5 hours now, but I did want to just film this last bit in natural daylight, and it's still kind of wintry in the UK at the moment, so we're losing daylight still quite early. So this is my update. Honestly, it's lasted really well. Got a little bit shiny here on my chin and just a tiny bit on my forehead, but if you can see, we've still got a really nice glow still going on, and it hasn't moved or anything for the whole day. It's been really comfortable. So my overall first impressions, it's lasted really, really well. I like the way that it dries down. It dries down to like a very like natural finish, so it doesn't sort of sit on top and it doesn't dry down completely matte, but like when I'm touching certain areas, it's only kind of here on my chin, which does feel like it's got maybe a little bit oily through the day, but everywhere else feels absolutely fine. And I think over the summer I'm going to get like a lot of use out of this. I love anything that's like really glowy as well, so this for me is perfect. Sheer, perfect for every day, but you can build it up if you need to as well. So I haven't really got anything bad to say about it. You can see like how glowy we are still after like 5 hours, and I can tell now like how comfortable it is. It would last a lot longer. You know, if you've tried it and if you like it as well, and I really hope you liked today's video. Let me know if you did down in the comments. Please give it a big thumbs up as well, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week in my next one. Bye!